Hello guys, so in today's video, I'm gonna be Hello guys, so in today's video, I'm gonna be reacting to this guy Sambucha, and the title is I tested every Zach D Films video, and he did this before. I've seen it, so it's not really reacting if I watch that again. So yeah, if you guys are new to the channel here, then go subscribe and let's get into the video.
Zack D Films is some of the most popular videos on the entire internet, consisting of different life hacks and hypothetical situations. And previously, I tested a bunch of these different Zack D Films videos, and you guys seem to love it. So now I'm running it back a second time today, but this time taking things to the next level and testing even more crazy videos. I'm a little bit skeptical about some of the ones we're going to test in this video, but nonetheless, I'm excited. All right, so we have saws that stop for fingers.
If you act
Never in my life. Never, no. Because don't tell me that he's going to test this and then the saw is actually going to stop at his finger.
accidentally touched a table saw,
Okay, we don't want
you
that.
probably think your fingers would be cut off.
Well,
But
what else?
This isn't
Yeah, no kidding, Sherlock.
always the case. You see, some modern high-end saws actually know the difference between wood and your skin.
No,
Oh,
they
I
don't.
see.
Finger comes in contact.
Okay, but in what world are you gonna is the saw gonna be? Oh, here's a finger. It's not wood. Let me stop my saw from moving. Where do you see a camera on the saw?
With these special saws, it
No,
immediately
stop.
detects the electrical conductivity from
Oh,
your skin.
But that's
okay.
Triggers an
touching your
immediate
skin.
mechanical response.
Okay, that's crazy. I've actually heard of that before. So some of the modern saws, as Zach says, actually have that feature where they can find the
Yes, some. Now, if he gets one that doesn't do it,
electricity and whatever thing is going close to it, and then they shut down. I am super scared to try this, but of course I have to try this. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase a table saw, I guess, and then put my fingers up to it. I mean, I do
No.
want to note, he does leave a pinned comment here that says, to whom it may concern, it should go without saying, but even if you happen to own one of these expensive special saws, please do not attempt this. Well, Zach, I'm going
let's stop the video here then.
to attempt this. Okay, after reflecting on that for about 3 total seconds, I realized I don't want to possibly lose my finger, and so instead I'll be using a hot dog because hot dogs can conduct electricity, and I also saw this video of this right here. Look at that! So I'm able to at least do it with a hot dog. So I feel a little bit safer now, but either way, this is gonna be crazy. So let's see if it works. Okay guys, as Zack D Films said himself, do not try what I'm about to do at home or really ever. I showed you the video of the hot dogs because they basically conduct electricity as well. So technically on this table saw right here, it should stop when confronted with 2 hot dogs, which are gonna be mimicking my fingers. So I have them very safely attached to this device with some tape. What I'm going to do is turn on this massive table saw and then
Yeah, he says I have them safely attached, but how would it not be safe to attach hot dogs to a stick that's going under a saw? The only thing that wouldn't be safe if your actual fingers are going under the saw.
run these hot dog fingers right through it and see if it stops. Ooh.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh. All right, here we go.
And that's why you don't test Zack D Films videos, cause of because a lot of the time they are not real.
Thought it was supposed to save my fingers. That cut right through it. There's the remnant
I see that.
of the finger. So as you can see there, that's gonna be like the nub of the finger with the
Crazy.
fingernail. So I'm really glad I didn't actually try this because even though Zack D Films said it was gonna work, it very clearly didn't. All right, this one's exciting because it's like a product.
Not an exact copy, but pretty close.
And it's something I can get my hands on and try, and it's how this special axe forces wood to crack open. So let's check it out.
As the axe
Any axe cracks wood open.
sinks into the wood, hidden metal wings catch the inside of
Look
the
at that.
cut, forcing them to swing outward.
It has
As
teeth.
the axe keeps driving
Yeah.
down, the wings
Yeah,
press
I know
hard.
that.
Look at that, it's like an
both sides
assistive
of the
axe.
log.
I am very excited about this one. So it's basically an axe with teeth, and then it uses
Yeah,
like a
but
spring
you can
function
just
to just
use an
expand the
actual
wood that you're
axe,
cutting.
and
This is a
wouldn't that be,
game changer.
You can just use an actual axe, and wouldn't that be like really heavy? Because the axe itself is metal, and then there's metal in the axe, and the metal causes more metal to spring open, and the springs are metal. So the whole axe is just metal other than the handle. So at that point, you'll be breaking the handle of the axe.
Danger for anybody who's a lumberjack. I've never done this before, so hopefully this helps a lot.
Okay guys, so I purchased the axe with the mouth, and this thing is actually pretty sick. So apparently this can actually just cut through utilizing these jaws right here, and there's nothing else to it. And then right here I have just a normal axe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cut through both of these equally sized pieces of wood and see whether or not this one is actually stronger like Zach said. So first up, the first test is just going to be a smackdown on the wood with this normal axe. Let me try that again. Okay, pretty healthy hit right there. How far down did I get? You know what? That was actually a pretty clean hit down the middle. But notably, I did not get all the way through. So now I want to keep that same amount of effort and now do it with the one with the jaws. Okay, here we go. We got the big girl here now. Same exact thing. This one should just crush all the way through it. It actually...
That's insane. No. All right. That's a cool axe, I like this.
We did it. One clean hit and we created the firewood right down the middle. So this is actually the difference between the two. I would say this is about 50–60% stronger than just the normal axe. I thought that was gonna be a scam because I didn't understand what the mechanism was, but it was just chewing down there and I actually broke the piece of firewood.
Does it have a sensor to know when it to like, you know?
Wood right down the middle. So it turns out that one is absolutely true.
Just the title of this I don't believe, but why a candle won't pop a water balloon? What do you mean a candle won't pop a water balloon? Shouldn't a water balloon...
I feel like the texture of the balloon like won't, like the fire of the candle won't like pop the texture like latex, because the balloons are latex. And a candle's like not like strong enough, I don't think, for that.
Be more susceptible to being popped because there's heat up against it and it's like about to burst? I don't know. I'm not a big physics guy.
If you hold a balloon over
no,
a
because
candle,
wouldn't like, but there's water in it.
the flame will weaken the rubber.
And it will pop?
It'll pop instantly.
Yes.
So what are we doing?
Fill the balloon with water and lower it over the flame. The heat goes into the water instead of staying in the rubber.
Exactly.
Then the water spreads the heat out before it can build
Sure
up
it does.
in
Yep.
one spot,
Yep.
acting
Of
like a
course that's...
shield
Yeah.
around the rubber.
Obviously, I don't believe this. This is not true. I think Zach D. Film...
No, but this is like, but you believe, oh, holy stutter, but you believe that, like a saw will stop against your finger? No, because you tested that, and it's obviously not true. Like, that's one that, like, it will actually explain how.
Out of every single thing we've seen, I mean...
Because, like, on the, like, the saw one, it just said it has a secret mechanism under it to stop. It didn't explain how that mechanism, like,